What's going on, Blues? Welcome back to another live stream. And today we got a match reactions live stream basically. And I'm gonna bring on a guest. He's gonna give his thoughts about the game. We're gonna discuss. I DM'd a couple people. I want to see who's gonna join. But yeah, we're gonna discuss the game. Yesterday's loss. I know it was a tough one to take, but hey, it's the first one, and we gotta move on, man. We gotta move on. I think a lot of people already started questioning Tuchel. I'm like, God damn, it's been one game. Like these people are going crazy in first game. Like already, like come on, come on. It's too early. It's too early, and I think overall, I think it's a good situation to be. I think we're gonna play Porto on Wednesday, and I'm excited for that game. I think this loss was an important loss at the right time. I think we can learn. Um, I guess we gotta learn our weaknesses in order to rectify them. And this loss was at the right time. We're gonna see how to fix those issues against Porto. I think Porto is gonna be playing low blocks, and maybe it's gonna be a good game for the players to improve their game. Maybe Tuchel is gonna give them that extra bit of energy. I think if you ask me, if would you rather lose to West Brom and get win against Porto, I would do that rather than win against West Brom and lose Porto. I think Porto is a game that we can definitely win. And my boy Reverse is on the stream. Welcome, Reverse. How you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing? I think this is better. There we go. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna talk about the game. I'm gonna pull up some statistics. Give me a second, guys. And Tottenham drew, guys. They were ahead. They drew the game against Newcastle, and that's abysmal for them. It's great for us. Southampton beat Burnley. Aston Villa battered Fulham. And who scored Fulham's goal? Ruben Loftus-Cheek? No, Alessandro Mitrovic. And yeah, man, I think it's a nice game. It's a nice game for us that Tottenham drew the game. Overall, we are in a good situation. I think we are in a very decent situation. Let me actually go to, and Manchester United is going to play Brighton, which is another important game. Let me go to Chelsea lineups. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so first we're going to talk about Selby. What's up? How do you like it now? What do you mean? How do you like it now? I don't know, man. But hey, what's up? Hey, Selby, you got a nice like profile picture for your like account. Neymar with the Paris background. It's nice, man. It's nice. Hey, but hey, Tottenham, they drew yesterday's game though. Again, poor finishing and lack of defensive concentration cost us. And my boy Maher, what's up, bro? How you doing?
What's good, bro?
I'm doing
What's good?
I'm
Nothing,
doing
bro.
great. Yeah. What's going on?
Nothing, man. I'm just
Everything
tired
good?
of supporting. Yeah, man. I'm just tired of supporting Arsenal, man. It's like it's just so hard to take, man. Like I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I understand. It's okay. It's gonna get better. No worries. Hey, bro, what you saw yesterday's game, right?
Yeah, you're Chelsea versus West Brom, right?
Yeah, shocking result for
Yeah.
us. I think the loss was at the right time. I think it was coming, and I'm glad that it came early so we can bounce back and learn from it. What are your thoughts on it?
I can't say like it was coming, bro. Literally, you guys played really good football. Like I like the way Tuchel plays his system. He dominates the whole team, dominates the whole opposition. Like it's amazing, and I want. I mean, Will didn't agree to me that I wanted to chill at Arsenal. He said he's like dead food because he's at PSG, which you can't really judge him when he's at PSG. Like many managers coming from League One have done it in the Premier League too. So I think you that guy that result was like a blip, I'll say, because you guys also had like the early red card as well. that
Yeah.
changes the whole game when you're playing with 10 men. It makes the whole game, flow differently. It allows the opposition to like keep possession, keep the ball, create more chances, find more gaps. So
Yes.
I'll say it was like a blip. I won't say like it is something to worry about,
100%.
in my
100%.
opinion.
I think for me, against West Brom, I think the defense was kind of bad. I think they kind of lost concentration in a couple important moments. But overall, I think against Porto, I think we're gonna see a similar setup like West Brom. They're gonna play a deep block. Porto, they don't really care about how they play; they just want to get results. And I think for them to come to the quarterfinals already is a big achievement. So I think they're gonna go. They want to go all into the like semifinals. So I'm expecting a harder game. But I think already like this first loss under Tuchel, and people were already calling out for Jorginho's head. They were like, "Oh, Jorginho is a bad player." I mean, this was his first
Uh,
bad game in a long time. I don't remember him having a bad game in a
yeah,
long. So I don't
yeah,
know. It's people overreacting, especially like Chelsea fans are like one of the most overreacting fan base, bro. I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie.
One of the most reactionary people in the world. Like so quick reactions, man. To chill out. Like I'm fuming. Like save me, God. I'm like, bro, it's just one game, man. Like chill out. Nothing going to you. It's like if you take this like to the heart, it wouldn't it if you're like a real Chelsea fan, you supported the club for like much time, it wouldn't affect you because you know that you will progress well because you have got a good squad, got a good manager now. So I mean, it's like there's no point having these kind of reactions, doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think the moment people, I mean, I get why they criticize, Werner because Werner, yeah, they keep bringing up the stats, but I'm not really happy with the stats. Like I get, yeah, he's been contributing, but you gotta look at the eye test too. Like the eye test, he kind of fails it. Like he's not really, his touch is bad. His runs are good. I'm going to give it that to him. But I think his link up with other players are bad. His finishing is certainly bad. I think he keeps missing. And yesterday, I know he gave the assist to Mason Mount, but again, he could have
Yeah.
finished it easily. I think if you're like an elite striker, you want to finish that. That's your bread and butter. So there is no reason to,
Yeah.
I- I'm not saying go bash him, but like Tammy Abraham doesn't get the same treatment. He is our top scorer this season, and
Hmm.
he gets the hate, like the
Is
most hate,
he?
like attackers. Yeah, he's our top
Is
scorer.
he? Wow, I didn't know that. I thought Giroud was your top scorer, like
No,
striker wise.
It's Tammy.
Damn. Wow, I didn't know that. But on Werner, I'll say, I don't know, man. Like Werner, when I saw him at Leipzig, he was like a different player. He was like a whole complete package. At Chelsea, it's not been the same. Like I don't know what to say because he's young as well. What's his age? Like 23, 24, right?
He's 25, I think.
25. Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
think
he'll
he's
improve.
25.
But what I'll say for him is that he's completely out of confidence. Like he needs to get back confidence. Like, he's got chances. He needs to finish them. If you don't finish those simple chances, man, like you can't what else can you do to get him those chances? Like everybody is doing everything for him to get goals and he's not getting them. So what I'll say is that he's not adapted well at all. Like I don't think he'll this season. I don't think he'll improve. At least this season, I'll say. I still rate him, no
Yeah,
disrespect. But what you guys should do is that you should try him like in a different position. I remember Lampard playing him at right wing for many games, which was I wasn't for it. Like even though I'll tell you, I'm an Arsenal fan, but I watch all games. Like I'm very interested in watching football. So I didn't like Werner playing at right wing. I would have, Kai Havertz is playing like a false nine. So you can like try out Warner as a false nine, like in the number 10 or something like that. Because see, I know he's not similar to Firmino or Lacazette or playing that deep lying role, holding the ball up. But you can just give it a try. You don't have anything to lose at this moment. But yeah, at this point of time, you shouldn't play him, I'll say. You should start your best striker. Whoever is fit, you should start him. And if it can happen, like you're like clear. So like there's like 3 games left, and you're clearly like above team sitting in the top four, and like you know that you are the top four spot is secured, Champions League is secured. Then you should like give a team of one or a go. That's what I'd say.
100%. I think personally, he's better playing in a 4-4-2, like in a not a 4-4-2, just like a formation with two strikers. I think this system that Tuchel has made, I think, is the closest system that we can get without ruining the whole team's structure. I think if you want to go to a two-man striker partnership, then you're gonna lose either a man in midfield, a man in the wide areas. I think it's tough, especially when you try to compete with the best teams in Europe. They usually have
Yeah,
strong midfields with three people. Like if you go for a 4-2-4-4-2 or a 4-2-2-2, it's hard to compete with their midfield. And I think Werner, he's the best in that second striker position. And I think Havertz, he can do that role, but I think he needs a target man, like a Haaland, not a target man, but just someone to play off him. Giroud, I've never seen Giroud and Werner play next to each other. I've never seen it. I just want to see it once. I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a good game.
they haven't
Maybe
played together. They
I
haven't
don't
played together.
remember. Maybe as a sub, but I don't remember them starting together.
Wasn't that like the Wolves game, like the one you lost 3-1 or 2-1? I think in the last minute.
During Lampard's time, I think.
Yeah, Lampard's time. Like that is
Uh,
when they both started, if I'm not wrong, because I was watching that game.
let me see. Oh, Werner was on the right.
Oh, yeah,
No,
then
I
my
mean like
bad.
as a
I thought,
partnership, as a partnership.
yeah, as like a double striker partnership.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've never seen it. I think it's gonna be
Yeah,
interesting. But I think yeah, it's just the attackers just don't click yet. I think Pulisic, the guy gets injured all the time. I don't know what's going on with him. His muscles are like biscuits, like they break like so easily. I don't know. He needs to go to do something. I think he just first half he just
yeah.
walked the pitch and he just went back. He was like, "Oh yeah, my hamstring is gone." I'm like, "What the heck?"
Mm,
So I
yeah,
think I don't know.
that I think like you guys like rushed him, in my opinion. Shouldn't have rushed him. Even though he was like fully fit, you would have like what can you say, like you shouldn't have started Pulisic, in my opinion. Give him like cameos, like 10-minute or 5-minute or 15-minute cameos to get him slowly back to where he can be. Just like for example, with Jota, I think when he was injured for the first 2 games, Klopp gave him rest, and last game also against us, he came off the bench because he played too much games for Portugal as well. So I think you need to like manage some time with him. You need to give him more time, as in just let him be on the bench. Don't bring him on. Don't start him. No way. Shouldn't start him because that guy is injury prone, and it takes time for him to get back to 100%.
100%. I agree. I agree. I think I don't know why Hudson-Odoi didn't get any minutes yesterday. I think I was hoping for him to get minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming he might start against Porto as a right wing back. I think Porto they're gonna play
So
defensive, so I think we're gonna need his attacking powers in that right side. Reese is not really good as a right wing back. I just don't like him as a right wing back. I think he
yeah,
he plays the right wing back position as he's like a right back. He takes his time. He tries to be composed and look for the pass. But right wing back, you got to be quick because you're
yeah,
the right wing back and the left wing back are the positions that you gotta It's very specialized system for that 3-4-3 system. So I think you gotta be
yeah.
like on it all the time.
Tough for it.
Right back is like you got time to like link up with the midfielders and the attackers. Right wing back, it's all you. So I think it's
Yeah.
maybe unless it takes time, but I think Hudson should start against Porto. Alonso, on the other hand, I think he should start because I think he has those big moments. And Porto, they're not really going to attack, so we're not going to suffer from his lack of pace. And they're very aerially dominant. They got Pepe. They got that.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, man. That midfielder that played very well against Juventus. Do you know his name?
Corona?
No. He's a center
Yes.
midfielder.
Um, I don't know, man. The guy
Uh,
who scored the free kick.
I think that was him.
I
He
don't
scored a
remember his
penalty
name
too. I
now,
think.
but
I think he scored a penalty too. His name was Oliveira. There we
uh,
go. Serge Oliveira.
yeah,
Serge Oliveira.
I didn't remember him. Yeah, I remember him. I like watched the game, but I didn't remember his name.
Yeah, they got that old Newcastle defender. I think what was his name? Uh, Mbemba. I think they're a big team. They're a big team. Corona, I think, is one of the players that was linked to Chelsea last summer, and we are still linked to him. I think.
Jesus Corona?
Yeah, he's a very good player.
Yeah, he's like very versatile. I've seen him play. He can play like right wing, right midfield, right wing back, right back. Yeah, he's very versatile. But do you need him?
Unless if Tuchel wants to stick with this 3-4-3 system, I think we might need him because if Reece James gets injured, then I rather play like Hudson Bay higher up the field. So I think maybe getting Corona or
Yeah,
we are linked to Lucas Vasquez. He can do the same thing. He plays right back, right wing back, and right midfield. So I think he can be a good
mm,
one because he's free also. He wouldn't be a bad shot
yeah,
because I want to see Hudson as a left winger. That's his best position. I think let Havertz, I mean not Havertz, Pulisic and Hudson compete for the left wing spot, and then Havertz and Ziyech on the right, and then I guess the strikers. I don't know if he sell Tammy or if he sell Werner. I don't know, but let them compete with one another. But if you go to a 4-3-3,
yeah.
then I guess maybe not.
Um, what I'll say is that I think Tuchel will change his system next season. If I'm being honest, I think
Yeah,
he'll play that system he played at PSG, 4-2-2-2. I think he'll play that because he's got the players to do that, and it's like a good system, you know. Not many managers do that system in the Premier League, and it kind of does suit the Premier League because it's like a tough system. You can't really break through lines, and when you attack, it's fluid.
yeah,
Like the lines get picked out very soon. So I think he'll change the system. He is just stuck to this like 3-4-3-4 or 3-4-1-2 or 3-5-2 system. I think because he's like just come in and he needs something to like stick, stick on.
yeah,
Just like I'm not going to give the example of Arteta, man. So like he needs like a system to stick on because he's just come in like what 2 months now or 1.5 months.
yeah. It's about 2 months.
Uh, yeah, so you need a system. Like if you are playing well in a system, you need to stick to it. You can't
Yeah,
change it again and again. So I think he'll change the system. I don't know if you need Jesus Corona. I really don't know. I think you guys should go for Aguero. If I'm being honest.
Aguero. I
Yeah,
don't know, man. I think you can't deny he's a top class striker, but I think if you want to play this pressing system, it's a bit different than Guardiola's because Guardiola they have more possession, more dominant, and they're a bit more, I guess, adjusted to their
yeah.
pressing system. Our team is different. We're still a young team, and I don't know if I can
Mm,
trust Aguero's fitness. I rather get like a younger striker like Holland or maybe Lukaku.
yeah. Fair enough, but like it's like you don't have. I don't know if Giroud holds the ball up. Does he?
What's
Can
up?
Giroud like hold the ball? Can Giroud, Olivier Giroud, can he hold the ball up?
Yeah,
Like, does he hold? He does?
yeah,
Because Aguero is good at holding up the ball, like creating spaces. He can shoot from distance, and he's 32. You can like go for him, in my opinion. He's got like 2 or 3 years left in him, I think. And if he gets like, if you get like a fully fit Aguero, he's scary. He's scary on his day. Everyone knows
yeah,
that. Everyone saw that on that 6-0. Sorry, I
yeah.
had to get that.
No, I know, I know. He's like kind of
Yeah,
like Luis Suarez situation because last year Barca write him off, and but this year he's like Atletico's top scorer, is like one of the best records in La Liga. So maybe it can be a similar
yeah.
situation. But I think I
And
don't know. No, what's up?
he can suit Tuchel's system if he like decides to go to that 4-2 I'm talking about. He can suit that system very well, in my opinion. He's been in the Premier League for what 10 years, 11 years. He can like he has very much experience about playing against small teams, big teams. and he can suit that system well. Even if you are playing like uh, football based on not having a lot of possession, it's
Yeah,
and at the moment it looks like what Tuchel has done is possession. He's got you guys passing the ball very quick, very fluid, very accurate.
yeah,
So I think Aguero is a good shout for you guys if you like need a striker. He's a good even even if you like have Tammy, Giroud and Werner like fully firing, he's a good backup to have even. So
yeah.
I think
I agree.
Aguero and on the Porto game, I'd say like you guys shouldn't worry whatever like team you play. It's good. It's Chelsea's team at the moment is good enough to beat many teams. So like the whole
Yeah,
squad. So if you whatever team you play, you shouldn't be worried about like beating Porto, man. I know they are like a good threat because they beat Juventus and that was a good game. Even though they lost that game, they were like good overall in that game. But I think you'll win, man. Like you've got uh, players to do the job over Porto.
yeah, yeah. I think next season I see more like a 4-2-3 or a 4-2-3-1. I think maybe Mount and Havertz competing as the number tens, and then we got Kovacic, Konta already. I think
Hmm.
we need a DM man. I think we are really lacking at the DM position. I think Conte gets injured, our midfield is exposed. That's why like last summer we were so close to get Declan Rice, but we just couldn't sell enough players. I think we were looking to sell Barkley, Jorginho, Emerson, all these guys, but we just didn't have time. We didn't really. We were greedy with the negotiations, so like kind of messed up the deals. Bakayoko is still in our books. We gotta sell him. We got so many
Oh,
players to
that guy.
sell. Yeah, I think if we sell them, Declan Rice is my number one option, and I really like him as a player. If not, then it goes to like younger players. Like I don't know if you know Chouameni from Monaco.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've heard of him. I haven't seen him play, but I've heard of him, I think.
People compare him to
I
Bakayoko just because he plays in Monaco, but the guy is very good on the ball. Bakayoko was just a ball winner. This guy actually can play
yeah,
the ball.
yeah. I'll give you an underrated shout if you want to sign like a DM. Have you heard of Danilo Pereira
Yeah, from
from
PSG, right?
yeah, he is on loan at PSG and he's a Porto player, I think, or I don't know.
Or maybe
He's a solid what?
maybe Betis. No, I think never mind. That was William Carvalho.
Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah,
I always get mistaken between
yeah,
them two. So like I've seen Danilo Pereira play. He's like and he's played under Tuchel. If you didn't, of course you know. So I think there might be like a surprise that you guys get Danilo Pereira because Tuchel has played with him. He's good on the ball. He can win. He's not as tall. He's like 6 feet. He's like decent height. He's not as tall as he should be. And he can play right back too. I've heard he can play right back. He can fall. He can break lines very quickly, like Kante at Leicester,
yeah,
example. Yeah, he's a good. I've seen him play a lot of games this season for PSG too. So I think Pereira is like a good underrated shout for you guys to have.
yeah,
He's made for like the system Tuchel plays, the 4-2-2, and if you want to like play like a 4-2-3-1, he can suit that system very well. He's very good at breaking lines. He can intersect passes. He can intercept passes, and he can win duels. He can switch the balls to the flanks.
yeah,
He's good at doing it, like what Chelsea need.
yeah. I think
I'd say yeah, you should like keep an eye on him. I think because I personally feel like Tuchel will go after him if I'm being honest because he's on loan at PSG. And he's still a Porto player. He's got like 1 or 2 years left, if I'm not wrong, at
yeah.
Porto.
I think there is. I think pretty sure certain like we're gonna get a defensive midfielder from League On. I think there is a lot of reports coming that we are interested in Kamavinga, from Boubakary Samare from Lille. Um,
Damn.
Tuchel from Monaco. I think you said Danilo Pereira from PSG. I mean, I know he's on loan from Porto, but I think yeah, because Tuchel has experience with Ligue 1, he's gonna go there. I think DM is a
Yeah.
certain position we really need because Conte is not there. We suffer because Jorginho can't cover ground.
Hmm.
Kovacic is not really defensively good. He's a very good ball progressor. And I think when Conte is gone, our midfield just lacks that solidity. I remember that partnership with Matic. Him and Matic were so good. I think I can imagine a partnership of Declan Rice and Conte, like Conte just pressing and Declan Rice being that number six. It's gonna be like a dream midfield. But I think I don't know West Ham, considering that if they get European football, then it's gonna be a bit hard for us to get him because I'm pretty sure he's gonna cost about 80 million or something. West Ham are greedy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I think if Shumeni is my like number two guy if you don't get Rice.
Okay. Yeah. But I think Declan Rice is like, I don't know, West Ham have overrated him a lot. Like, no
Yeah, of
disrespect, he's
course.
like a very good player. Yeah, like 100 million for Declan Rice. Come
Yeah,
on
yeah.
now, man. Yeah, that's like fish take, man. You can't do that. 100 million for Declan Rice? No way. But I'd say, like, if you have 40, 50 million, then Declan Rice should be like 40. If West Ham, like, let him go, I don't think they will. He's like the club captain now. Mark Noble is going to retire next year.
Yeah.
So I don't think Declan Rice is going to go anywhere. I think he's probably going to sign a new deal. Does he have like how many years does he have left?
I don't know. I don't know if he signed a recent contract, but I'm sure it's a long one. Maybe 25, 2024, something like that.
Yeah, then I think he'll stay or either he'll like sign a new deal. I think like a 1 year extension or something. That
Yeah,
makes
that's
him
why.
like, secured,
Yeah,
secured at West Ham.
that's why I was pissed last summer because our board has this tendency that we just don't want to sell players for like bit cheaper. They just want to constantly overprice our players to get the best price. I mean, I know Marina is like a very great businesswoman, but she kind of always overprices our players. Like they were asking like I don't know, like 40 million for Alonso. I don't know, like 35 million for Barkley. I mean, like what the heck, what are these numbers? I think if we sold Barkley for 2025, Alonso for similar number, then we could have easily gotten like Declan Rice and then Jorginho. We were again greedy. We were asking for 50 million. I think Juventus at the time they wanted him before Sarri got sacked. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just our board is a bit greedy. So I think if we sell a couple players, maybe it's a possibility. But I think as of right now, we're just gonna go to Ligue 1 because players are cheaper there. And also, do you know that the TV deal in Ligue 1 has collapsed? So they got no TV deal. That's why the clubs are broke and they're struggling with finances. So that's where they're
Oh,
selling a lot of.
like in France, like the
Yeah,
TV deal in France, or
yeah.
like all over the world.
No TV in France.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that because I still watch games, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know. I think Premier League has got NBC and all this stuff. I don't know what company they supported league French league. So I think that their deal collapsed. I think it was like worth like 1.5 billion or something. So I think all the clubs
Damn,
lost on this TV money. So as a result, they are like they
1.5.
just wanna get rid of players.
The I think League One is like a good option, like if you want to buy players for any club,
Yeah,
because people say it's like a farmers league, which I agree. But the players in that league are ready. You can see like players who have recently come in, they are ready to go in the Premier League. They don't really need time to. I mean, some players, of course, do need time, but most of the players they are like ready to go. So League One, I think, is the best option for Premier League clubs to get players from. So yeah, League. I don't know about Kamavinga, man. I don't think you'll get him. I think you can get him, but I don't think you will get him because I've heard that Real Madrid are in depth all of a sudden now, or I
oh,
don't know.
Real Madrid.
Yeah, yeah, Real Madrid, not Barcelona. Of course, they're in depth, but Real Madrid are in debt of like I don't know, some 10, I don't know, 30, 40 million, I think. So
Yeah,
I think they'll try to recover that money before they like spend big. But yeah, League One, in my opinion, is the best option to have if you want to buy players. For
yeah.
example, Rafinha, Gabriel, Thiago Silva, they've all come up to the standards of, doing things in
Not
the
Pepe
Premier
though. Not Pepe.
League. See, that's I'm not going in on Werner. Pepe has been good this season, to be very fair to Pepe. He's not played a lot of games, and he's like, uh, he's not got that confidence. Starting from the season, he didn't have any confidence because he was like Pep. It's like Arteta doesn't trust him, and even he knows it somewhere. He said it in an interview that I feel like I'm not playing enough games for me to get the stats going or something. He said
Yeah,
said something like that. So I don't know, man. Pepe, I think he's been decent this season, at least for us. He whenever he started, I think he scored like assisted or scored a goal. I think, if I'm not wrong, don't get on me.
yeah,
But yeah, he's been decent. You can't call him a flop because he's not had enough game time.
yeah. I understand. I don't know. I think our midfield is a big issue. I think Conte. Yeah, as I said before, like we really need a DM. But yeah, moving on to the Thiago Silva situation, the red card. Do you think it was a red card? Personally, I think it was a red card for
Yeah,
sure.
it wasn't. What do you say?
It was a red card. It was like a very
Yeah,
dodgy tackle by Silva.
yeah, it was a red card. I don't know what he was arguing for, and the message he wrote makes us like, on Instagram he wrote that message. It makes us feel like he's saying that it wasn't a red card,
Yeah,
which I think it was a red card, man. Clear red
yeah,
card. He made two stupid fouls. I don't think he should have made them. That shot was anyways going like 5 feet up from the goal. Yeah,
yeah,
it was like stupid. I haven't seen him make those kind of errors apart from playing that first West Brom game. Apart from that, I haven't seen him make that errors. And did you see that stat?
yeah,
He's like the oldest player in the Premier League to get sent off, and he
yeah,
broke the record of course, your legend, John Terry.
yeah. I don't know, man. I think Thiago Silva was a bit too early to rush him back. I think he most likely is not
Yeah,
going to start against Porto. I think you got to give it to Christensen. I think rightfully so. He didn't do anything wrong to be dropped. I think he deserves to keep his start. Rudiger is a guy that we really missed yesterday. I think yeah, Christensen, Rudiger, and Aspi are going to be our back three for sure against Porto. I don't know about the wing backs, but they're going to be our back three. Um, what else? What else?
Zuma missed a couple of headers, right? He had like
Yeah,
good chances to score from headers, which he
yeah.
usually does score.
Zuma is like a top, in my opinion, he's a top three center back on for like aerial powers. Like him, Van Dyke.
Yeah,
He's like very good. He's up there. Like he's like aerial win
yeah,
percentages like in
yeah.
mid 70s. He's
Yeah,
very
I
good.
agree. Aerially, yes, yes. But I saw the game yesterday. I felt like he should have at least scored one
Hmm.
of those headers he got.
I
Like,
agree.
because early season Zuma, everyone saw he was like scoring a lot of goals. And you know the stat that your defenders, I think, have more goals than your attackers. I think at the moment it might have changed. At that moment it was like that. So Zuma, I don't know, man. You guys picked like the wrong game, in my opinion, to start
Yeah,
Pulisic, Zuma, and Thiago Silva. You should have
yeah,
stuck to what you have been doing, and then if like because this was the point that you could have been like clear, sitting in
fact.
the top four without any worry about
Yeah,
Tottenham and Liverpool. So I think Tuchel made the wrong decision on Pulisic. I think everybody will like argue because he hasn't played many games. But in my opinion, that was like rushing him back. Even though he got the goal, that was rushing him back. Him, Thiago Silva, and Zuma. Those three players I think shouldn't have played yesterday.
I think Pulisic should be kind of like a bench player in my opinion for the rest of the season because you
Yeah,
cannot really risk him. Just bring him as a sub player to like affect the game. But well, let's get to
exactly.
comments. We missed couple stuff. Reverse says the Bakayoko effect. Let me see. Trincao sounds awesome. Trincao is from Barcelona. I haven't seen him play this year. Is he
Yeah,
injured?
I think he is. I get mistaken between him and Pedri.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, I think he is injured at the moment, but he's been good this season. He's been pretty
Steph
good. He's
says.
both the Barcelona youngsters have done bits in the La
Yeah,
Liga.
yeah. Steph says Vasquez sounds good. I mean, yeah, Vasquez, he's a decent player. Danilo is good.
He's not decent at the moment, man. Come on, he
Vasquez,
every yeah, like yeah, you can take
he's a
him.
title winner, experience. He's versatile. He's a good squad player.
How old is he?
29.
Okay, yeah, I think it's like I wouldn't mind him if I was a Chelsea fan. I wouldn't mind him, but I would look for better options. That's what
Yeah,
I would say because so the Real Madrid players are like washing up now.
yeah,
Marcelo, Toni Kroos, Modric, Vasquez, who has Asensio, Isco. All of these players are like I think aging a lot now. I don't think they'll progress more. They can, but I don't think they will because it's been a long time now, man.
yeah. I think players in Spain tend to play longer. I think the league is like
Yeah,
very very slower than Premier League. I think if you put Cruz and Modric in Premier League, they're gonna be dusted like in a couple of minutes. I think
yeah,
Spain is a bit more nice. They pass around. They want to take their time on the ball. In Premier League, it's different. It's fast. Like the moment you turn, you
yeah,
already
very
lost the ball.
different.
Let's
Yeah,
see. Pepe was a good signing for 30 mil, not 72. But I think I remember his stats were very good at the time. I think he was worth about like 40, 50 million
yeah,
max. I think 72 million was too much. Pulisic
yeah.
needs to regain
But
his confidence slowly. Yeah, I agree. What's up?
mm, I'm saying that Pepe was a very like what got us gassed was his stats in the League One. He was like he had I think how many goals? He had like 24 goals in like 45 appearances and I think 18 or 19 assists, something like that. Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, at that time, like United fans rated him a lot. I remember like speaking to my friends when they were like linked with Pepe. So I don't know, man. It's not because of him that we got him for 72 million. It's because of like the both clubs, right? You can't blame it on him. Just like you can't blame it on Havertz for getting him for 90 million, and same with Werner. So you can't really judge a player on his price tag. I mean, you can, but you get what I'm saying. Like you can't
yeah.
really,
No, he didn't decide
blame
the
it.
price. He didn't decide the price.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same.
Yeah, I mean, I have high hopes for Werner. I mean, not hope Werner. I mean, I don't know. Havertz, I definitely think he's gonna be
Werner?
successful. I think he has the qualities. He just needs to be add more like pace to his game because he takes time, on the ball. But Werner, the moment we got him, I knew that if we don't put him in the right system, in the best players around him, he's gonna suffer. I knew it from the get go, and I think it got proven. I remember when we signed him, I knew like I got like some Morata vibes. Like I'm not saying they're same players, but I knew that he's gonna struggle because of his weaknesses. Because I know he wasn't really good on the ball. His touch wasn't the greatest. And in Bundesliga, you can afford with that one bad touch. Because the defenders are not really physical. They're not the
Yeah.
best. With all respect, but I think in Bundesliga, you had that extra couple seconds to react to with the ball and shoot and score. But in Premier League, it's different. That's what I'm saying. He's struggling, and I wouldn't be against letting him go for Holland, like maybe putting him as a swap deal plus cash. I would happily do that, or maybe even Lukaku.
Nah, man. Nah,
You
nah,
want
nah.
in your
Haaland
opinion,
is.
Werner?
Werner, bro. Like I said, I think he. You know what? You guys should be scared of. Like Werner, you have you heard about it that Werner is like scared of fans shouting too much?
The noise, right?
Yeah, he has that problem, I think. So
Yeah,
I think when the fans come back, I think it'll be very difficult for him to play if that's the way like he has that problem.
yeah,
But I think you guys need to like chill on him a bit now. You should not start him at least for the rest of the season. As I
yeah,
told you, if you're like clear, secured in the top four, then you should go for it surely. But otherwise, you shouldn't start him. I think he'll be a good striker within 2 years. That's what I
Yeah,
can predict.
yeah. I think he
Yeah,
needs to develop
two
his game
years.
a lot.
Yeah, yeah. He needs to develop. He needs to in my opinion, he needs to work on his fitness too. If I'm being honest,
Yeah,
because the Premier League is much more physical. Everybody knows that than all other leagues. So I think he needs to work on his fitness. I think he needs to work on his shooting like
yeah.
every day. Every day he should have like two or three drills.
hmm For me, I think
Yeah,
our best front three right now. I think it's Havertz as a false nine, Mason Mount and Hudson-Odoi behind him. I think that's a very fluid front three. It's creative enough. They got pace, they got dribbling. It's very nice and well balanced, and I think it's good enough to beat most teams. I think the reason Tuchel plays Werner, I think it's because of his. He knows that he's got the goal scoring record, like at Leipzig and stuff. That's why he puts him there. But I think as of right now, he's not scoring, so might as well just bench him. Pulisic is not
yeah.
getting any better with his injuries. Abraham, I guess Tuchel doesn't really like him. Maybe he does because of his injuries that he doesn't play. Juru, on the other hand, he's a moments player. He's not really a striker that you can rely upon every single game. You just gotta bring him on in the right games. Maybe like Porto can be the right game, because of them, being like physical and playing low block. But yeah, man, what
Mhm.
are your final thoughts on Chelsea and our possibly rest of the season?
Man, it's hard to be an Arsenal fan and answer this question, man.
Where do you think we're gonna
I'd
finish
say,
in the Premier League?
um, I'd say you'll finish fourth. I don't think Leicester will bottle it this time. I think they'll stay in third because they've got players coming back. Barnes is going to come back. Madison is already back. So I think, yeah, you'll finish fourth, and I think you'll lose like the semi-final, like the second leg. I think you'll win the first leg. You'll shock everybody. Who do you have in the semi-final if you win against Porto?
Either Liverpool or Real Madrid.
Whoa, damn! I didn't think about that. I didn't know that.
We can beat them. We can beat them, bro. If you're on our best day, we can beat them. Especially Real
Yeah,
Madrid
yeah,
because
yeah,
they're weaker than Liverpool.
yeah. Surely. Damn, man. I can't really, imagine Chelsea making another Champions League final, man. That is so painful to watch. But yeah, I think you guys, if you, I think you'll surely 100% beat Porto. Damn. Then yeah, I'll say you'll make the final.
Yeah, I
I'll
think
say,
we
I'll
can
say,
definitely beat
I'll say,
Liverpool. We beat them last time.
yeah, yeah. I'll say you'll make the final. But if it's Bayern in the final, I don't think you'll win because Tuchel has already played against Bayern, even though he has a better squad in Chelsea. But you know, right, that Bayern are a different team, like a different animal altogether. So I think, yeah, you guys can make the final. FA Cup, I don't know. Who do you have? Man City.
Man
Nah, nah,
City.
nah. Nah, nah. FA Cup, you ain't winning that. I think Bayern, I think you can make the Champions League final and you'll finish fourth with how many points do you have now?
50
51.
something. Yeah, something like that. 51, I think.
Yeah, 8 games remaining.
Let me
So,
see.
like,
Yeah, we
you'll
got
have,
51. Tottenham has 49. Leicester has 56. Man United has 57. And Man City has 74. They already won the league. It's easy for them.
yeah, yeah. I think you'll finish with like 68 or 69 points.
Yeah. You know what team I'm scared? Leicester. I think if they get their Champions League this year, they secure the money. I think next season, if they invest in the right spots for their team, they're going to be a very
Yeah,
dangerous team. Very dangerous team.
true, true, very true. But I don't know, man. I think if they get Champions League this season, they'll come straight back out, if I'm being honest.
Maybe,
I
yeah,
think
they
they'll
don't
come
have
straight
the
back
depth.
out.
They don't have the depth.
Yeah, they don't have that killer instinct to play in the Champions League. Champions League is different football. Of course, it hurts not to be in the Champions League, being an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
But yeah, Champions League is different football, man. I don't think they can handle that much pressure. If they can, fair play. I'm
Yeah.
no one to like disrespect them, but I'm just saying, as a prediction, I don't think they will, you know, uh, survive in the Champions League. Like
Yeah.
they'll get get uh, out of the Champions League sooner or later.
Yeah. But yeah, man,
Yeah, but
Mer, thank you for joining. What are you gonna say?
yeah, man. I was just saying that I think Chelsea next season would be like a team to watch.
Hmm.
Uh, like I'm not being biased. I'm just being a realistic, neutral fan here. I'm just saying Chelsea possibly could win the league.
Hmm.
Could win the
I
league
can see
if
that
I'm
happening
being
if
very honest.
you get the right players.
Yeah, I think the league next season would be much more competitive than this season. So Van Dijk is going to be back at Liverpool. I don't know if he'll be like what he was before, but I think you guys, if you guys get like two or three key players in like key positions, I think you guys could challenge for the Premier League, man.
100%. But Mer, thank you for joining. I
Yeah,
definitely want
man,
to do
been
these
a pleasure.
reactions. Maybe next time we're gonna get more guests. But you're gonna
Yeah,
definitely be here for
you
sure.
should do like fan cams, as you know, Will does with
Yeah,
the guys on our group chat. They are like proper Chelsea fans, so they would like help. I wouldn't come on, but like fan cams for the Chelsea fan, you should go for it. A
yeah.
suggestion, I'm just saying. I
I
can
got
come on for like live streams if you don't mind.
yeah, I got couple people. I might. I don't want to do a video because like it takes a long time to edit. So I might do a stream. I'm just gonna send them the link so they can just join and give their opinion,
Yeah,
things like that. But yeah,
yeah.
bro, thanks for joining.
Okay, okay.
Guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out to Steph. Shout out to Mason Mount the Goat. Shout out to Phoenix Wright. Shout out to all of you guys coming up to the stream. Hopefully you guys
Shout out
enjoyed.
to you. Shout out to you for having me on, and shout
Yeah,
out to
for
Premier
sure.
League Media, the goat.
Yeah. See you, man. See you later.
See you, man. Thanks for
Bye.
having me.